What is going on, everybody? This is CardboardCellar, and hope everyone had an awesome weekend, as well as I hope you guys enjoyed the first 2 rounds of March Madness. There's been a lot of good games per usual for March Madness, including that second round game, which was a nail-biter, and definitely would have busted a lot of brackets. The Duke-UCF game. Duke is the team that a lot of people have picked to take it all this year, and UCF gave them a run for their money in that one. Even had 2 good looks at the end of the game to pull off the upset, and they just didn't fall. Heck of a game that was. I think Duke had a serious problem with Taco Fall. Well, he's 7'6". I mean, that guy that's just unbelievable. He barely even has to jump off the ground to dunk it, and it's just like they had a problem with him all game long, and until they got him in foul trouble, and Zion basically took over the show there for Duke, keeping him in that game, and then also RJ Barrett, finishing off the missed free throw to put Duke up on top. But like I said, that was a huge one. A lot of good games as usual for March Madness. A lot of stuff that there hasn't been really any. I don't think a serious bracket buster yet. I know there's been some upsets that hurt a lot of people's brackets, including the Ohio State-Iowa State game. But other than that, there's been some upsets that happened that a lot of people did predict, like Liberty over Mississippi State. But nothing like too major yet. But this is, we're just getting started here for March Madness, and I'm looking forward to the Sweet 16 and seeing what's going to happen in there, because there's going to be a lot of good teams going against each other. I think this was like the first time ever all the 1 and 2 seeds made it to the Sweet 16 or something like that. I was hearing. So definitely a really solid year again for March Madness, and it never disappoints. But very simple 1-card Mailday video for you guys today. Finishing off our massive run of Julio Jones 101 printing plates. This is the last printing plate I picked up here of late that I didn't have in my last Mailday video of all the other Julio Jones 101 printing plates. So this one is coming from 2018 plates and patches again. It is coming from the 2017 Contenders set. I believe this is the MVP Contenders set. It is a Magenta printing plate 101 of Julio Jones. So this is, like I said, had a massive run of picking up a whole bunch of different Julio Jones 101s. This is the final one that I had picked up of late that I didn't have in my last Mailday video. And yeah, it's numbered MC-22. So this is MVP Contenders plate from 2017 Contenders. Sweet Magenta printing plate 101 of Julio Jones. Like I said, I just went on a massive run, guys, picking up the different Julio Jones printing plates that I seen on eBay, because I thought they were selling for a really good price compared to what they sell during football season. And he's one of the top receivers in the NFL, and just like every year, watching the market for Julio Jones 101s, these will definitely go back up when the season starts. So I'm glad I jumped on all the other all the ones that have been listed as of late here on eBay, and was able to pick up quite a few of them. Like I said, this was my 9th one in the last 2 Maildays, so I definitely got a bunch to get listed on my eBay store, and I already have a bunch on my eBay store, as well as a few that I don't have listed. So definitely I'm pretty have quite a few Julio Jones printing plates that hopefully, like I said, when the season starts back up, I'll be able to move quite a few of them. But a sweet 2018 plates and patches, 2017 Contenders, MVP Contenders, Magenta printing plate 101 of Julio Jones. It's a sweet looking photo of Julio. Nice MVP Contenders printing plate from 2017 Contenders. But like I said, just a simple 1-card Mailday to finish off that massive run of Julio Jones 101 printing plates. And, talk a little bit about March Madness. Like I said, a lot of good games coming up that I'm looking forward to. My brackets, not busted yet, but I have missed quite a few. I missed quite a few upsets. I think the biggest upset that I had was the New Mexico State-Auburn game, and I could not believe that they didn't pull it out. They had a shot to win it at the free throw line in that game, and then also had a wide open look for 3 that was airballed. New Mexico State's a really good team, and I'm sure they'll be in it again next year. They're just solid all around. That's why I thought they could pull it out versus Auburn. But they didn't, and then Auburn ended up whooping up on Kansas. and it'll be interesting to see what they can do in the next round. So that's definitely a team I'm watching in the coming rounds. Is Auburn. They look like a solid squad. A lot of people thought they were, you know, underseeded. And they like I said, the way they played versus Kansas, if they keep that up, they're going to beat a lot of teams. But other than that, guys, this has been CardboardCellar, and I hope you guys enjoyed.